Bound by the Stars. Chapter 1. A Chance Encounter. In the bustling city of New York, Emily Carter is a young woman trying to find her way in life. Working long hours as a waitress while attending art school, her days are filled with chaos and exhaustion. One rainy evening, as she rushes to catch her bus home, she bumps into a handsome stranger named Ryan Harrington. Ryan, a rising star in the corporate world, is charming but seems preoccupied with the pressures of his demanding job. They share a brief but intense moment when their eyes meet, and although they part ways quickly, neither can forget the encounter. Emily's life continues with its usual struggles, yet she keeps replaying that fleeting moment with Ryan in her mind. Meanwhile, Ryan is haunted by the same memory, a welcome distraction from his high-powered career. Fate has a curious way of intervening, and soon their paths will cross again. Chapter 2. Crossing Paths Again. A few weeks later, Emily attends an art gallery opening where she's showcasing some of her paintings. To her surprise, Ryan is there, accompanying a colleague. He recognizes her immediately, and despite the difference in their worlds, he's captivated by her talent and sincerity. Ryan, usually focused on work, feels drawn to Emily's quiet strength and passion for art. Over the course of the evening, they engage in conversation, discovering shared interests in music, travel, and a yearning for something beyond their current lives. Despite their growing attraction, Emily remains wary. She knows Ryan comes from a world of wealth and privilege, one she doesn't fit into. Ryan, however, is persistent, not used to being told no. He begins showing up at her gallery and asks her to join him for dinner. Emily, hesitant at first, finally agrees. Chapter 3. A Fragile Connection. Ryan and Emily begin spending more time together, their bond strengthening as they explore the city together. They visit quiet cafes and hidden bookstores, taking walks along the river and sharing stories about their pasts. Ryan learns that Emily comes from a small town in the Midwest where she was raised by her single mother. Her journey to New York was a bold attempt to pursue her dreams, but it hasn't been easy. Ryan, on the other hand, was born into a wealthy family with a history of business success. He was groomed for leadership from an early age, but secretly longs for something more meaningful in life. Although his career is thriving, he feels unfulfilled. Emily's artistic spirit awakens a part of him he had long suppressed. Despite their deepening feelings for each other, the differences in their backgrounds begin to weigh heavily on Emily. She worries that they come from two different worlds that can never truly merge. Ryan senses her hesitations, but assures her that their love is stronger than societal expectations. Chapter 4. Worlds Apart. Emily begins to feel the pressure of their differences more acutely when Ryan invites her to a high-profile charity event. It's her first time stepping into his world of wealth, glamour, and sophistication. At the event, Emily is introduced to Ryan's colleagues, as well as his parents, who subtly hint that she isn't the kind of woman they envisioned for their son. The evening leaves Emily feeling out of place, and although Ryan tries to comfort her, she can't shake the feeling that their worlds are simply too far apart. She begins to pull away, putting distance between them. Ryan, however, refuses to give up and continues to fight for their relationship, but the cracks in their bond begin to show. Chapter 5. A Leap of Faith. In an effort to bring them closer, Ryan proposes a spontaneous trip to Italy, a place he knows Emily has always dreamed of visiting. At first, Emily is reluctant, but Ryan convinces her that the trip will allow them to escape from the pressures of their lives and focus on each other. Their adventure begins in the romantic city of Florence, where they stroll through cobblestone streets, explore historic art museums, and share intimate dinners overlooking the city's famous skyline. The beauty of Italy rekindles their connection, and Emily starts to believe that perhaps love can transcend the boundaries of their different worlds. As they explore the Italian countryside together, their relationship reaches new heights. In the peacefulness of Tuscany, surrounded by rolling hills and vineyards, Ryan confesses that he has fallen deeply in love with Emily and wants to build a future with her. Emily, overwhelmed by his sincerity, admits that she feels the same, but deep inside, she's still haunted by doubts about whether they can truly make it work. Chapter 6. The Roadblocks. Returning to New York, Emily and Ryan are faced with new challenges. Ryan's parents continue to express their disapproval, and Emily begins to feel pressure from her own family as well, who worry that she is getting too caught up in a world she doesn't belong in. Tensions rise when Emily's mother falls ill, forcing her to return to her hometown for a while. Ryan offers to accompany her, but Emily insists on going alone, needing space to think about their future. Ryan, hurt but understanding, respects her decision. While apart, both Emily and Ryan begin to question whether their love can survive the differences between them. They miss each other deeply, but wonder if love alone is enough to bridge the gap between their two worlds. Chapter 7. The Breaking Point. Upon her return to New York, Emily and Ryan find themselves at a crossroads. Emily is offered a prestigious opportunity to showcase her art in Paris, which would mean leaving Ryan behind for several months. Ryan, meanwhile, is dealing with increased responsibilities at work, which would make it difficult for him to visit her abroad. Emily faces a tough decision. Should she pursue her dreams in Paris or stay with Ryan in New York? The tension between following her passion and holding on to her relationship becomes overwhelming. After a heart-wrenching conversation, they both decide to take a break, unsure if their paths will ever align again. Chapter 8. Finding their way. Separated by an ocean, Emily and Ryan try to move on with their lives. Emily throws herself into her work in Paris, creating some of her best pieces and gaining recognition in the art world. Ryan, meanwhile, struggles to fill the void Emily left behind, realizing that his success in business means little without her by his side. Months pass, and although they both try to move forward, they can't stop thinking about each other. Eventually, Ryan makes a bold decision. He flies to Paris, determined to win Emily back. Standing on a bridge overlooking the Seine River, Ryan finds Emily sketching the landscape. He pours out his heart, telling her that no matter the distance, no matter the obstacles, he can't imagine his life without her. Emily, with tears in her eyes, admits that she has never stopped loving him either. Chapter 9. A New Beginning. With renewed commitment, Emily and Ryan decide to rebuild their relationship, this time with a deeper understanding of each other's worlds. They agree to take things one step at a time, finding a balance between their careers and their love. In the final scene, they stand together in Paris, the city of love, hand in hand. As they walk along the Seine, they realize that despite the challenges they faced, their love has only grown stronger. They know that their journey is far from over, but they are ready to face whatever comes next together.